what's up? It's your girl Cameron. You're watching Cameron Music TV, and I'm back with a Soul Train Music Awards review. So if you're new here, make sure you subscribe down below to my channel and like this video and share this video with all your friends and comment down below on what you thought of the show. Okay, so y'all know that the award shows have been virtual, or a variation of, right? The BET Awards was the first virtual award show, and essentially it was like, you know, Amanda, she was in her living room, she had a green screen, right? And there was just pre-recorded music video type performances, right? So for the Soul Train Awards, it was not like that. There was a socially distanced crowd. They were sitting in their own little, you know, bar tops, little sections type thing, like a loungy type area. They all had on masks, and it was hosted by Tashina Arnold and Tisha Campbell, right? So they opened it up with a nice little number. You know, they always do a number. I don't know who dresses Tisha. I don't know who dresses her. I don't know if she just insists on looking that way, but it's a no for me. Okay, at one point she had on like a green, and then she had on this belt that she looked like the guy from the Lucky Charms box. But you know, if that's what she's choosing to wear, that's what she's choosing to wear. But anyway, I just made pound cake. Anyway, you know, they open it up. They always have to sprinkle in all the 2020 isms. You know, it's the whatever for me, and the, you know, they did the Savage TikTok challenge thing. They have this little girl there. I don't know the little girl, but I'm sure somebody does. Let me see. But yeah, it was cute. They both look good. It's just Tisha, the get up. I just don't understand it, okay? What I noticed the whole night was that Tashina Arnold kept singing, like more than she normally does. Y'all know that her and her daughter can sing. We know that Tisha can sing as well, but it just seemed like a whole lot. Like she just kept doing it, and I'm like, this is kind of how I used to be, actually. When I would sing, it would just always be like the full extent of the voice, like so everybody can know what I can do every time I open my mouth, right? So that's what she was kind of doing, and I was just like, okay, what is going on? Are you trying to prove to someone who's watching something? I don't know. Anyway, Mercedes and Uncle Clifford came out from P-Valley to announce the certified award nominees and the winner. When I saw them, I felt like I saw like old family members. I just need season 2 to just come on, because as y'all know, we ain't been doing nothing on this channel. We need content. We need content to come on back so that we can review it and talk about it, right? But it was good to see them. The certified award went to Brandy, who later performed some of her singles off of B7. Yeah, I'm looking at this past the mic thing, and I'm so confused at who these people are, who's singing. Anyway, so yeah, she came out, she accepted her award, had a pre-written, you know, acceptance speech type thing, and did that, right? So the thing about the pre-recorded thing is like there's no crowd involvement. There's no like seeing other celebrities being shady or singing each other's songs. There's no like crazy interactions with the crowd, like when Fantasia took her shoes off and came, well, she takes her shoes off every time, but when she took her shoes off and came down to see Patti LaBelle and kissed her on the lips, like that type of stuff, none of that stuff is happening. So it's just kind of hard to stay engaged, because you're essentially just watching a series of music videos, or like a show with no mess, like no mess at all. I mean, some of the shade is worth watching. Okay, what? Okay. I just got a long message. I can't even read all that. Okay. So, next, Anthony Hamilton, he talks about his nonprofit thing that he's doing, and he talks about, you know, the check from Walmart. You know, Walmart donates every year. So that was cool. I was shocked to see that he was doing that, because in the age of COVID, it's like a lot of us have been scared to give back, scared to do things, because it's like you gotta have your mask on, you gotta sanitize, like it's just so many things. So that's cool. And most of us just been at the house, so to see that he's been out of the house helping around his community, that's cool. So Brandy performs, and at first, now I'm gonna tell y'all, when I listened to B7, I was all ready to review it, but I was like, you know what, it's just like nothing stuck to me. I think borderline stuck, but like not enough to be, who is this singing on here? Not enough to be like, okay, let's do a whole review on it. Because if I'm gonna do a review, obviously every review doesn't have to be that I just love the album. But if you're an esteemed legendary artist, I'm not going to sit and bash your whole project. And that seemed like a substantial project that she had worked on, had like hella tracks. So maybe I just like the live version, I don't know. So I will say the 2 or 3 or 4 songs that she did live sounded amazing. But I got a question. Was she lip syncing? She looked like she was lip syncing, but then she dropped the mic in the end, so the mic was clearly on. But it was like, sis, are you lip syncing? And why? Like, it's pre-recorded. Then I thought like maybe because it's pre-recorded, they were able to go in and like do auto-tune on certain things. I don't know. Because you could clearly see where the vocal wasn't matching the words. But then I thought like some of these runs, there's no way that she would just be able to make her mouth do it the same exact way. I don't know. Whether she lip synced or not, her live and recorded vocals are flawless. So Brandy did her thing. She had the braids per usual. She was very animated, okay? Very animated. Then Ella Mai came out and followed that up with the you know, the fedora and the sexy type suits. She did that. I know the song, but I don't think I realized it was her. So that's cool. She came out, she did her thing, had the long ponytail. She's just not very memorable to me. Like, I don't think that she did any type of vocal that I could be like, oh yes, like it was good, like she definitely can sing, but it was just like, okay, I don't know. But you know, that's the whole vibe now. That's the whole Jhené Aiko, Ella Mai, Snow Allegra, her, like, and I wouldn't even put her in that category. But I don't know, a lot of hers music is like vibey like that, and I don't know. I don't know. And where was Ari Lennox at? Where was Chloe and Halle at? Where was y'all at? What was y'all doing? So yeah, Ella Mai performs. Tisha and Tashina was going back and forth with this divorce shade and single shade, and I couldn't tell if it was pre-rehearsed because Tisha looked like she was blushing a little bit. So hopefully they okay. Jasmine Sullivan performed her new song. Is it Pick Up the Phone? It starts with the P. But anyway, this new song that just came out, she did like a civil rights type of themed video, right? And so the thing about Jasmine Sullivan is she's lost all this weight. She looks amazing, and she looked great before. It's just, you know, to see all these artists losing all this weight, it's just like, I don't know how to feel. Like, you look great. You look great before, you look great now, but is it to fit this image of what a singer should look like? You know, like, I don't really know. What? Okay. I forgot what I was looking for. Anyway, the song. So the makeup was beat, snatched, all of that. And she's walking up these stairs. It's like a colored only, whites only signs on the doors. And she's passing by Martin Luther King, you know, different activists and different leaders in civil rights, in the civil rights movement, right? And she's performing. And the thing I like about this song is the vocals are always amazing with her, but I think it's like the transition from one run to the next run, from one riff to the next riff, from one harmony to the next harmony. It's just, the transition is seamless. So it don't even sound like, did you take a breath? Did you even think about what you was gonna do next? Like, it's just amazing, literally amazing. And on top of that, the content of which she is singing about. Okay? I don't know about y'all, but Jazmine Sullivan is definitely slept on. But I think she about to come out with a project, and hopefully she gonna get the recognition that she deserves. Because I don't think she won one award tonight. Okay, anyway, Andra Day comes out. She's another one who lost a whole bunch of weight, and she was showing it off. I guess she is starring in a movie where she is playing Billie Holiday in her biopic, produced by Lee Daniels. So we're going to be looking out for that. I didn't know Andra Day acted, but we're going to be looking out for that. At this point, anybody who has a TikTok, you can act, okay? Because I'm just saying, at this point. Alright, so Andra Day announces the Soul Train Amplified artist, and that is Moses, I think it's Sumney. I had never heard of him. He had a very interesting style. Had the same type of like vibey vocal, so he could definitely sing. Tonight, there was no question about if you could sing, okay? No question. Now the question was the mic on? That was a question. But there was no question about whether you could sing. Everybody on that stage had vocals with a Z, okay? But yeah, I had never heard of him. Alright, so they have the Soul Cypher, the Soul Train Cypher, and you guys know that we live for these ciphers. It's like one of the staples. It's like a tradition. You always want to see who's in it. You want to see like who's gonna kill it. There's usually like a newer type person thrown in there with maybe like some legends, and Erykah Badu's usually on the turntable. So I was shocked that they did not have her on the screen doing it from her house. They didn't fly her out. She just was not there at all. And I'm like, this woman been doing it for years. So to just have now clearly they had the instrumental be like a mix of her Love of My Life, right? But she wasn't there. So I guess. So anyway, they had Shanice, who I think I've heard of, but I don't know. PJ Morton, Shantae Moore, and is it Stokely? I never heard of him. The only people I've heard of is PJ Morton and Shantae Moore, and maybe Shanice, right? This Shanice character, she was another one who I don't know if she had special people watching tonight, but she was like, listen, I got 60 seconds, 30 to 60 seconds. I'm laying it all out right here. She must have traveled from one end of the piano all the way to the other end of the piano with her voice. She was gonna let you know, I can do all the notes. What you need from me, you need a little Jennifer Hudson, you need some Aretha, you need some Mariah Carey, you need some Ariana. I can do it all, and I will do it all. I'm gonna do it all right now. Okay, so she riffed and run and did it all for her whole time. Passed it on to PJ Morton, who like is smooth and conscious. And then obviously, you know, it's in his lineage as well because his dad is a gospel singer. So I like PJ Morton. I'm trying to get more into his music, but y'all know I can't do the vibey stuff too much because it's just gonna put me to sleep at this point. Like, everybody can't be doing vibey. I need somebody to get me like fired up with what you're singing about. Get me like, put a fire under Tamala Mann, you know, Erica Campbell, Beyonce. Even Jazmine Sullivan, she can light a fire in me, but like some of these girls, like, you can sing, yes, it's very pretty, but it's just like, girl, I'm asleep. So PJ Morton, I don't think that he does that from what I've heard, but I'm gonna do my homework with him. Okay, so Tessa Thompson and another guy, did she say his name? He had like a different type of name. But anyway, what is this? Oh, they came out and they were promoting their new movie on Amazon Prime, and then they were announcing the Best Gospel Award. But I could not figure out, which I really think that they were. I think they were on a green screen, y'all, because it didn't look like they were like there. It looked like it was like their silhouette. I don't know, it don't really matter, but it just kind of was tripping me out. But yeah, they announced the Best Gospel singer, and that went to Kirk Franklin, who accepted the award in his living room in his sweatpant joggers. And I was like, you know what? This quarantine needs to end. I'm sick of seeing celebrity homes. Like, because at this point, it's socially acceptable. So he didn't even have to get all spruced up and do like the waist up, all dressed up and sit down with a fancy background and like try to fool us of where he's at. He was just like, no, it is what it is. I'm here at the house and thank you for my award. Okay, so that movie that's coming out is called Sylvie's Love. It looks like it's gonna follow Tessa Thompson's character, who maybe went into production or directing TV production and falls in love with like this this musician. They part ways, they come back. I mean, the preview gave out a lot of the story. So if y'all are interested in a love story, I know it's getting cold and you gonna want to cuddle up. So that's something that y'all can watch among all the other things. All the other things available to you on all these apps. Alright, so Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis come out and they introduce Babyface and Lucky Daye. So Lucky Daye is cool. I've been listening to him as well, just you know, just a little bit. But he prefers a Babyface, who I feel like Babyface gotta be the hardest working man in music business, because he just ain't sat down ever. Still singing, still strumming the guitar, still sounding amazing, still got his hair. They do their thing. Next, Dion Sanders comes out and he announces her as the winner for R&B Soul. I think that category had like Janae Aiko, Ella Mai, her. I don't even know if Jasmine Sullivan was in that category. I don't even know, because technically she just came out with that song, so I don't think that she would have had anything to submit. But her won. I do like her as far as a person. I don't even know the girl, but as far as like the persona that she puts out, I do like her. I do wonder like if she ever gets like ratchet at all. She just seems so serious all the time. So I like her. It's just, I think, like I said, she's just so vibey, and the sunglasses and the, you know, but she's definitely like a child prodigy. Y'all know she plays all the instruments and writes all the music and has all the vocals. So she's not like, she's not normal at all. So at this point, like, she can be as celebrity as she want to be honest. Okay, but she wins. She comes out and accepts her award, and she gives us, you know, kind of like a speech about R&B music not being dead, it's fully thriving. And I'm like, I feel you, sis, but I don't. Like, I'm really trying to. I'm telling y'all, I'm trying to feel her, because I don't know that I'm a full out R&B like head. I just love music, right? So when she says R&B's not dead, I'm like, I mean, because technically y'all sample everything. Y'all sample every doggone thing. So, oh, look at Shaka Khan on the doggone TV. They sample everything. So at this point, it's like, okay, R&B's not dead because y'all keep waking it up and reusing. And I don't really know. I mean, Shade Room's been doing this thing where they're like, who sampled this song the best? And it's like, you slide over and it's like 9 different songs that you didn't even realize. The thing that I like about samples is like when you redo and then you kind of make the song better, or it takes on its own, you know, its own type of thing, and you forget that it's even sampled. That's what I like. Or you have the original people on there, or original person on there. I like that. But I don't really like samples, because I feel like you cheated. Like, most of the work was taken from you, or was done for you. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about what her said. Is R&B dead? Has R&B just changed and the standard needs to be like changed? We need to just throw out the old rule book, because those people who approve that R&B, they have not passed on yet. They are our parents, right? Or our grandparents. So they're still around to say like, that's not real R&B. But when we become them, are we going to be saying like, no, this is real R&B? I don't know. Y'all let me know. CeeLo Green came out and performed it. I was shocked. He had a song called Go Go. He was giving me full out James Brown. He had on this orange. The belly was out. I just was shocked to see him. I mean, he sounded good, but I just was like, where he been at? Where he been? Okay, then Charlie Wilson and Smokey Robinson come out and they sing together, and Charlie Wilson does a tribute for Rance Allen. You guys know that he's the prominent like gospel god who passed away this year, and he did a nice tribute for him. So yeah, the show was like, I don't know. I think I just miss seeing like the celebrities singing along. Like if they could add that aspect of just having singers or celebrities just at home in front of their camera, like singing along, and then they just put them along the bottom of the screen, like something to just completely X that out. I don't really like that. But I mean, at this point, BET doesn't have another award show coming on for a while now. So hopefully for the BET Awards next year, we can be there in person, right? Well, not me, but y'all, you know. Okay, so Snow Allegra performs, and then we have the Monica tribute. Monica, I wanted Monica's tribute to have like other people. Y'all know a tribute usually have like people singing their songs, other singers singing Monica's song. She's sitting down on the front row in her Sunday's best, smiling, sometimes crying, you know, like it just didn't hit the same. It just felt like, okay, we're gonna put this nice video package together. And we kind of just talked about this with Monica because Monica did her verses, right, with Brandy. So like I feel like I've been seeing so much of Monica. Anyway, I just was like, this tribute, like it was okay, but she ended up having, you know, her own show. Maybe she just decided she was gonna do her own tribute, but I'm like, dang, Brandy couldn't have came out and did nothing. Like her, nobody. So it was a cool enough show considering the situation that we're in. Y'all know we still in the pandemic. And so just to see them throw things together, like, well, I'm gonna say that things were not thrown together. Things were definitely had a flow, but that's kind of what I didn't like all the stuff that we've been throwing shade at all these years, like it's missing, and I don't like it. Like, can we get somebody messing up on the mic? Can we get somebody standing up screaming from the crowd? Can we get somebody reading the cue cards wrong? Can we, you know, y'all know. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all thought about this show. I'm gonna get this uploaded and do some lesson planning. I'll see y'all in the next video. You know, Real Housewives comes back next week, and I do review that show. So we about to get back on our schedule. Y'all like the video, comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time.